Dad, we want to go home. We have Home at Home this week on The Hapless Heroes.
That was weird, but I kind of liked it. Hello again, and welcome back to another episode of The Hapless Heroes. The fire at our hearth burns bright this night as we get ready for another adventure. Please take a seat, remove your shoes, grab a warm or cold beverage. Don't let me tell you how to live your life, and listen as we spin another tale for you. Before we do that, obviously we should tell you who the people are that are going to be acting and playing in this tale. And that's Dave as March.
Hey, how's it going, everybody?
Lou as Lev Zangief.
Where did I put that garlic?
Mike as Brunner Brew Blitzbor.
I can make anything an adventure.
Sebastian as Choom Deloom.
She looks like I remember.
Nicole as Galorp Galup Galup.
I don't know where this hearth came from, but it's making me condensate.
And Jack as Jam Jam.
Vampires.
Speaking of vampires? Question mark.
Only vampires, Jam Jam.
We last
You would know, and you would get advantage on him, and we would have confirmation.
Oh, you could have picked vampires as your favorite enemy.
I was considering it.
Exactly what I was talking about.
We can retcon that. It's not too late, Jam Jam. You haven't actually said it out loud.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. It works. It makes sense to the character.
I think that your other
just
favorite
to find out about
robots and
Proxy.
vampires. Yeah, it's incredible.
I,
No, that's incredible. And I think that's important to note as our party is we have a homecoming of sorts here. Not the homecoming I think that we were initially aiming for, which was returning to our home planet of Concordia
the
Prime.
homecoming we want, just the one we deserve.
However, the group decided we needed to make a pit stop as Lev had to get some very special groceries.
very special.
And the crew decided maybe to check on the rest of the personal belongings they may have left behind before blasting off from their home away from home here on the raft, on the flotilla. Standing outside their door, however, I should say before I get to that, also the only other important thing to note is that Lev seems to have gained some notoriety, or at least the Red Horn has seemed to have gained some notoriety based on the videos that were, shot of the wrestling matches that were filmed aboard this very raft, quote unquote, capital R raft.
I have a question since you differentiated there. Does this work like Superman where nobody can tell it's him just because his horn is red?
Well,
I think
based
so,
on
yes.
the conversations that you've overheard, there is speculation that it's him, but no one has approached him quite yet because, yes, his horn is not currently painted red, and that seems to be. But at the same time, there's no one else who really looks like Lev out here in the wider. You have not seen another Thrycreen of any variety aboard the flotilla or anywhere else in space that you've ever been. So people are starting to put the pieces together as you've arrived back here, but there is someone else waiting for you, and maybe it's an adoring fan. I don't know. I'll let you judge. It's your old pal, Proxy Keen, one of the head intelligence people here aboard the flotilla, standing in front of your door that, like I said, mail is overflowing. There are many notices posted to it that you can't seem to read from here as Choom has parked his truck and y'all are exiting. And yeah, Proxy just is standing there, arms clasped behind his back is he smiling? It's more like a grin, maybe like a half smile, like just a side smile. No teeth are showing. And
We don't want any.
addresses you as you exit the vehicle, and he just says, welcome home.
Oh, we already know about Jarrell.
Who? Lord Rel?
Yeah, we know about it. We don't need a pamphlet or whatever.
No. Listen,
no pamphlets, please.
listen, I know that your group doesn't really value subtlety as a form of, transferring or information, so I decided to just be very direct. I wanted to come and welcome you back to the flotilla. As you see, your home is, well, more or less what you left it. And honestly, I'm happy to see that you're okay and that you are well. I have some updates for all of you on the information that you returned to us regarding a certain, and he leans in closer and speaks a little lower, Project Q.
Wait, who are you?
When he's leaning in closer, can we hear a heartbeat or, notice him breathing?
Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, give me a perception check. Jam, do it at advantage, I guess, since you think it's a vampire.
Oh, and also, you're doing
Now it's a
great.
mind over matter thing.
Oh, no.
You get guidance also.
0.
You get guidance also.
Jam's not the one, because Jam is actively ignoring the vampire and going through the mail.
Nice.
On the corner of the street. So if anybody else wants to try to catch his breath.
I mean, I tried, but I rolled a 0. Well, I rolled a 2, but I have -2 in perception, so 0.
And guidance ain't
Excellent.
helping that.
I mean, Glorp, you can't perceive that at all. Is anyone else
Yeah,
actually
he's definitely
listening
a
for something like
vampire.
that? Yeah. Okay.
I'm still trying to recall this man.
No, Jam knows he's a vampire, but he
You
is
literally
listening.
did a job for this. This is the guy who sent you to the space station many moons ago.
He's listening.
The devil?
I mean, I
Or
just
was
turn
it- or
around
was
to
it that
everybody
weird
else
god
and
guy?
say,
Guys, these definitely doesn't have a heartbeat.
Oh, you're the vampire!
Yeah. How can
We're
you forget,
still-
like, one of the few people who's actually paid us for work?
I mean, it's a long time ago. Passage of time is represented here in
You
this
see
dialogue.
him roll. You see him roll his eyes as soon as you say the word vampire. Like punctuate the word vampire, and he literally. You see him take his 2 fingers and put it, put them in his mouth and lift his lips. He's like, "Are we still on about this vampire thing? Look, do my teeth look pointy?"
Well, GM.
We all
Do
lean
they?
into his mouth.
Jam just leans.
He has very human-looking incisors.
Jam.
Everyone has gotten closer to their cameras, audience.
Yeah.
I need everyone to know that everyone has either zoomed in on themselves or looked really
do I
closer
zoom
to the
in?
camera as if to perceive better whether or not his teeth look like
Do
they
you
are
not
that
like?
of a
Do
vampire.
people not lean forward when they're gaming, for example? Like,
No, it's
Yeah.
true. I mean, I definitely lean when I'm playing racing games. Like I will like
Oh,
lean
head
with the
controls.
momentum
Oh
of
my
the
God.
car. Yeah.
Lean with it.
Like
Rock
controls.
with
Jump
it.
when playing Mario.
Sometimes, yeah. Anyway, teeth look perfectly human.
Jam
That's how they
leans
start
in
out.
to Choom and goes, "Daywalkers, retractable fangs," and he goes back to going through the mail.
There's a thing. That's right. I saw that on network television once.
That's right. Was it knife or what was it called?
Something.
Fork.
It was.
Fork edge.
Fork
Fork
edge.
edge. Fork edge.
Fork edge.
He continues, if this is not a good time to talk, always set up a meeting.
No, we can talk. You can wait right there. We're going to grab a couple things and then we talk to ship, I think, right?
We talk to ship? I don't really...
I mean,
Follow.
talk on way back to ship. We are here.
I understood you, buddy.
Okay, you wait 1 second, and then I try to football huddle everybody real quick.
They're right
You're
next
in the
to him, of
house? Or
course.
do you...
No, not in the house. No, right on
No,
the porch.
I don't think
where we're
anybody's
still with
actually
them.
unlocked the door
We
yet.
haven't
Like,
opened the
No,
door yet.
no.
This guy is standing in between our way. Are we here for a long time or for a good time right now? Are we just kind of like in and out?
Do we have to choose?
I mean, yeah, I think we should probably. I don't know. I owe a lot of money for these tickets, and I have to tell him that it's actually his money that he owes. So we probably should just like in and out, right?
I've already paid the parking tickets, Choom.
I wasn't talking to you. Shit, he heard me, guys.
Is
Okay.
it? I look
Extra
at
good
Jake.
hearing.
What?
And,
Yeah.
and I need to go say goodbye to my students.
The
Okay,
running
so
gag
that-
is hilarious. He is one of the few people who has paid us for work.
We can still be friends with Vampire. I just want to
Yeah.
set expectation with him.
We really
That's all.
don't. We don't mind.
Vampires do
honestly.
Be
seem like
upfront
they would
about
keep
who you are.
contracts.
Like, why do you have to hide?
Yeah, March gives the Jim Halpert face to
A non-existent camera.
Proxy key. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Camera. And his camera zooms in.
Okay, we're here for a long time. That is good. All right. Right.
Yeah.
Not like a long,
we have-
long time.
Okay.
Yes,
do you-
we have time to listen to your stories of you.
Okay, can we maybe move somewhere where we don't have to speak in public about sensitive things?
You want to send my car?
How
I
you can
don't
get them
think-
car?
I think that that's
Oh,
the best idea.
can we fucking grow up already, people? March just kind of like,
I should also note before you enter your home, there
Pouts his
was
way towards the door.
those notices on the door. Well, there was a. I think you apparently had I wasn't here to see it. I promise it wasn't me. But apparently you had a room that was quarantined and sealed off inside of your home. That rotted through the floor and through several other floors of the raft, and well, we had to deal with that. They did repair the floor now, so you have more space.
I was there before we got here.
So
In
you
your
murdered
home?
our friend?
Nope. Just put it in it. Just welded it back where it was, where it ended up settling. It's perfectly fine.
Welded it back
Just
to where it
did kind of fall through your home, so we had to fix that.
Oh, you fixed it.
Yes, the flotilla did.
Oh.
The people of the raft did, on account of it fell through into other parts of the raft. You know, it's what they do around here.
so you're saying the bottom fell off?
Yeah, or the front fell off. Either way,
It's distinct
Is that
difference.
supposed to happen?
but not typically. No.
Ah,
I don't know. This entire place looks like pieces that fell off.
That's a very good point.
Yes, that's a good point, Glorp. Anyway, should we go inside?
yeah.
I can order us. What time is it? I can order us lunch.
Garlic pizza from Luigi's.
Luigi,
Extra small pepperoni.
Luigi.
God.
You see him like tap some things into like a data pad in his hand, and then just puts it back in his pocket. He waits for you all to enter first, and then walks in behind you.
cringe.
Suspicious as fuck.
We invited him last time, right? That's how we got in.
Technically
That's right,
watched
that-
it, but it's fine.
Your home is more or less how you left it, minus a now like newly welded floor where a room used to be. A little more spacious
so
than
you
this
didn't
entryway,
bother
at
with
least.
putting the door there?
It's not even a room. It's just an
Empty
open
space.
floor now where the where the room used to be.
The whole
been a good
room
place
fell
to
through
set
the.
up
I
a
gotcha.
lab.
Walls and everything.
Oh,
Yeah, and is now attached somewhere else on the raft, but however many floors below. It's now been welded.
Hopefully to become sentient, take over the flotilla as a massive
knows?
flying kaiju.
Who knows?
Definitely not a hanging plot thread that
We
come
get to
back
just
to
have
bite us
fun
in the
with maybe
future.
one day. Who knows? Outside of that, the place looks more or less like you left it. Whoever did leave their cell phones behind, those are still on the table. which is a little dusty now.
Congratulations. I think we all got new phones.
Yeah,
In
you did.
one way or
Percy bought
another.
them with his money.
I think we also left a pot of coffee, if I remember correctly.
Yep.
Yes. If there was anything that was any dishes that needed to be done, there is a bit of a funk coming from the kitchenette area.
Well, whose
Funky
turn was it to
smell.
wash the dishes? 'Cause if it was
Not
Choom's, that's
mine,
pretty bad.
Percy says.
Definitely.
It was not mine. Look it on the board.
Who's on the
There's a
board?
board.
But
There's a whiteboard on the fridge.
Somebody has to
So
roll
we look
for
at the
it.
whiteboard on the fridge, and everybody's
D6.
name is crossed out, and in Choom's writing, it just says Percy over and over down the whole list.
D7. Yeah, D7.
We had a rotation. That's the whole
Seven.
point of the. That's the whole point of the whiteboard. You can't just rip. Percy goes to work on the dishes.
Nice.
I rolled a
High five
D8
of
and up to
Flange.
7, which would have been Choom.
Yeah.
Of
There
course,
was
it's
no way I was
Choom's turn.
doing
He
that.
just
tracks.
passed it
That
off to
tracks.
Percy. Right? Yeah.
Hey guys, you can't expect me to wash normal sized dishes. That plate is the size of my body.
It was also your dish day like 363 days ago.
It's true.
Yeah, it hasn't been a full year since you left the flotilla, but it's pretty close, honestly.
Yeah.
It's been many months.
I would collect
Um,
my collection of magazines and my picture of the Concordia. Is that what it was called? Connie 1? What was that ship called?
Which one? Connie?
Casa
It was just- it was
the
Connie, yeah.
Cosmos Concordia.
Cosmos Concordia. So I still have a pinup picture of a magazine of that I have.
What she used to look like.
Yeah, and it's very heavily smudged. I'll make sure I grab that. And I'm pretty sure that's all I really had here because I already put the engine in Aster. That's
So you just
all
go.
I
You don't
had.
even sit down. Yeah, like Proxy is about to brief some of the people here. You just go straight
No.
to grabbing all your stuff. Okay.
Just
Who sits
It will
one,
down
take me
with
5
Proxy?
one
minutes.
erotic picture.
It'll
Is
take me
all
5
he
minutes.
got.
I mean, yeah, we're waiting for pizza to arrive, right? So Glorp also, based on Choom's actions, goes to like throw their shit in their cooler, which is just like the hanging
This is
art
how my
from their
NPCs
students,
get treated
right?
all the time.
I'm so-
Yep. Okay.
Okay, before
yeah.
going, Glorp says,
I'm just gonna grab my cooler quick. I'll be right back.
and I go grab my cooler because, it's Glorp. They at least say something.
Of course. No, I
Grab the
understand.
cooler, grab the art, come back to the room, sit down with Proxy and say,
Let me tell you a story about what we've been doing.
and Glorp launches into their traditional tale while everybody else gets ready. There we go. Now Proxy's entertained. You're welcome, NPC. You brought this on him, Fran.
No, I don't think I did, actually. I think you did.
No, we were here. It was you. It's just proxy, man. It's just
I
proxy.
think you did.
Yeah,
And they treat me like Percy even when I'm not Percy.
no,
How's about that,
don't start
audience?
that narrative thread. I got all my stuff. No about everybody
me
else.
too now.
I'm waiting at the table now.
Oh, Choom
Anyone
gets
else
close
have
to the
anything
story,
else
too.
they want to do before Proxy launches into his briefing? Anyone else they want to check on? Anything they want to check on? Did you bring Jam? Did you bring Thunderclap with you?
Oh my god, he would have had
yeah.
to have been on the truck.
Yeah.
Thunderclap is okay. Good. Thunderclap immediately starts going sticking his nose into like some of like the cupboards and cabinets
Hey!
in here, like
We
sniffing
didn't
around for
pig
stuff.
proof the house.
Yeah. That's just to be expected. Jam does not even acknowledge that he's rummaging through everyone's stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
Looking for coffee beans, I'm sure.
Yep. Yeah. Well, Percy starts doing that once he cleans the coffee, devices and whatnot. And, unfortunately, any of the coffee we had in here is going to be a little stale. But
And being munched on by Thunderclap.
no, Choom kept that high up, if I remember correctly. Anyway,
It's true. My reserves, though.
Thundercat
Proxy,
He
Proxy
can't
says,
fucking-
Proxy tries to start his briefing.
1 second, bud.
Arch is actually listening.
Yeah. Jam.
Okay. He says, so, as you recall, you brought us some hard drives. Some damaged, some intact from the space station that you were sent to, which, again, we appreciate the work you did. We found some information that might be concerning, and I felt as someone who cares for your well-being, despite how your maybe feelings about the flotilla, or maybe myself, or maybe we got off on the wrong foot. I don't know. But I certainly know that all of you may have gotten yourselves involved in something. How do I put this?
Succinctly.
There are far greater things at work here that you have inadvertently found yourselves involved in that I feel the need to talk to you about. So,
Doing great.
It doesn't sound like the sort of thing we do.
It sounds like when I talk to students for putting gum under the table.
I apologize. It's just
Are we in trouble?
No, not at all, Chu. Well, not
No
from any
one's
authorities
mad at
here.
you.
No one here. No authority. You are not in trouble with any of the any authority figures or any authority here aboard the flotilla. This is not about that.
Good.
This is worse than gum under the table.
What we've been able to learn about this Project Q is that these researchers aboard this facility were looking into technologies that should not be possible, are unnatural. It's been difficult to parse through some of the information. Much of it was purged prior to the facility being evacuated, but there was mention of something called a quantum phylactery. Are you familiar with what a phylactery is? Anyone read any
That sounds
fantasy tales
gross.
recently?
It is.
That does. Is it like a reliquary? We learned that word recently.
I feel like it's something that's it's ribbed, right?
And it has
Yeah,
like the
it's
lactation.
A ribbed phylactery.
I don't know
Yeah,
why
it's
I
something we
asked.
got in the army, I think.
No.
Going out.
Those factories.
So, if any of you believe the tales of old, the legends that are told, and the stories that we read in our fantasy novels these days about the days that used to be, the undead used to walk the plains. There were great powers at play that could, manipulate the forces of life itself. Creatures
Like
that could.
vampires.
He sighs. Kind of like vampires. But beyond that, beyond the scope of simply vampires, like something so evil that it's something that had such a mastery of death that it could never die as long as it possessed its essence, its soul, its life within a phylactery, an object that its power was imbued with it. Now, we haven't seen magics like that, and, well, I mean, I certainly never lived in times of the old magics. But,
Seb soup.
Seb's giving me sus looks as I say that. He says, but, this was something a little bit, maybe it was just the name, maybe symbolism, but they were aiming to preserve, we believe to be, a person's consciousness within technology.
Oh, robot vampire is what you're talking about.
Ah, shit.
If that's the
Jam Jam is
terminology you
very
wish to
explainable.
use to help you understand the situation, then sure.
The robot vampire does
Robot
sound
vampire.
a lot.
I pat Jam Jam on the back and I say, "Well,
Jam
you've
Jam,
talked to the right
just-
people."
Just cocks his gun. All right.
Tell us, Mr. Keen, are you
A
Robo?
robot vampire.
That explains the fangs and the garlic.
No,
Wow.
I am very much just human.
Hmm.
Who has
We'll
far
find
too
out
much
later.
time on his
Yeah.
hands to look into crazy theories and things that have, well, that are of we'll call it galactic importance.
And how do we tell how do we tell if some Robo vampire has phylacteried themselves? What do we
That
do?
we don't know nothing. That's all we know. The point is, information like that, and well, whomever was performing this research did not want this getting out, and it was very hush hush. Lots of private companies all kind of pooling their resources and secret funds. I mean, we've been chasing a lot of leads since you brought this information back to us, and we were able to decrypt and recover what we could. But well, as I said before, I am someone who information is my trade, and I have it on good authority that you were recently contracted to deliver an individual named Plixplox to a unknown benefactor. And that name came up in the files that we were reviewing for Project Q. And so I'm here now to ask you,
Plixplox came up, or the benefactor's name came up?
Plixplox.
Okay, we had a little pronoun issue there. I just wanted to make sure.
I don't actually know who your benefactor is, or who that is. They are very good at covering their tracks.
Did we traffic a robo vampire?
No.
Was it a coffin?
We believe that he was one of the researchers involved in this project. And so I'm here to ask you, who did you deliver him to?
I don't think we should confirm we delivered anybody without our lawyer present.
This is not an interrogation,
We need
Glorp, and you
lawyer.
are not in any trouble. I am simply asking as a matter of security, given what we believe that Plixplox may know,
Jam Jam
that
merges
he is not in the hands of Astral Tech,
with
as it seems like he may be.
Isn't that where we
Lev,
took him from?
Choom, and March. Tell him nothing of Rando. Did we deliver Plixplox to the wrong people?
Oh, we delivered Plixplox to the exactly right people. The only person who hates Astral Tech more than, this guy does.
Checks out.
But we're going to mention
Also,
nothing of Rando.
The only other person who's paid us for work.
Yeah.
Besides this guy.
He paid us more. So,
Hey,
Mark, you were saying that in the merge, right?
Yeah.
Not out loud? Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
So
it was all
out
in
loud,
March.
we just go.
I mean,
Mr. Keen, the person that we delivered him to, I can promise you on my word and solemn swearing or whatever, definitely not Astral Tech. So you don't have to worry about that.
Did they even tell you anything about what you were transporting?
Not Astral Tech.
They didn't.
Well,
They
we
are the
opened
sort
it,
of
though.
person who places a high monetary value on discretion. Read that as as you may or may not.
Start mafia stroking chin.
So, we, as the sort of people who value, having all of our limbs attached, decided not to ask, very specific questions about courier contracts like that because you tend to get in, trouble. It involves losing your limbs.
You see him kind of like wave. You see him like wave a hand. Like, you see him like wave like an understanding like hand. Like yes. Like he understands how these things work. He's just you see that he still looks disappointed because he looks genuinely concerned. Like there is a look of genuine concern on his face. And he says, "We just can't risk knowledge of technology like that making its way to those who would do terrible things with it." That's kind of our thing here at the flotilla, okay? You may not believe, in everything we do. You may think that some of the, we're not perfect, okay? We are very much a ragtag group, regardless of whether you live aboard the raft or even aboard the Mother of Exiles, okay? It's just fancier trash, if I'm being honest.
Oh.
But it's home. And I, along with many of the others who serve on the Intelligence Committee for the flotilla, believe that we have a duty to protect this home. And I fear that Astrotech, should they get their hands on information like this, will not only find ways to monetize it, but will also find ways to do unspeakable things.
Jam Jam kind of pipes up for the first time and says, Astral Tech had him.
Which means that they probably weren't able to get anything out of him.
Right.
Was he alive
They
then?
questioned all of us, but we didn't give them anything.
Did he speak to you when you transported him?
Jam Jam
Cryo.
doesn't think he was dead.
Cryo, of course. Okay, well, I want to trust that whomever you did deliver Plexplox to understands the gravity of this, of who this man was and is hoping to contain it. I can only hope. I can't ask you for more than that.
I feel like he wouldn't have sent us on that specific job if he didn't deeply understand the gravity of the situation.
But there is more. I also went to look into the mechanical disturbance that seems to be following you around. As we did, recover one of the bodies of this an android that seems to have caused a bit of a mess inside of the locker rooms on the Mother of Exiles. We don't know much about this thing that seeks you, but I believe that it is also tied to this same plot that you all have found yourselves involved in. There are many people who would probably be searching for any information about what went on within that research facility and this Project Q. I worry for your safety, and I worry that potentially it may have followed you here. So we will be ever vigilant as long as you stay aboard the raft. You have the protection of the flotilla. But please, take care of yourselves. The doorbell rings at that moment. Pizza is here.
Pizza's here.
Nice. Nice. Well,
Does anybody actually get up to get it?
Oh yeah, Jam Jam literally jumps up. Pizza's here. Runs to the door.
Yeah,
like
great.
like our lives weren't just presumably threatened.
Yeah, grabs the pizza, puts it on the table. Everybody potentially grabs a slice. Whoever has an appetite.
oh yeah.
Percy kind of just been sitting there, just kind of staring at the coffee brewing and not really saying much. Does kind of just lift a finger. He's like, is that not going to complicate it, us going home, right? Proxy says, going home.
We all look at
Exactly.
Percy.
Yeah. He just says, I'm just gonna go make some more. Just make the coffee. Making the coffee. Making the
He
coffee.
wonders why we make him do the dish.
Leaving so
Yeah,
soon then, Proxy says.
We'll come back for like vacation and stuff.
I mean, this isn't really soon. Lev told his kids he was going for milk like a year and a half ago.
True.
Oh, you have children. I'm so sorry, Lev. Of course. May I ask where home is?
You may.
Where is home? He says after a pause.
Are we all just looking at it?
I think we know that, right? We kind of know that.
Home is where the heart is.
I mean, where are you
Just
from?
out of character.
We've got home at home.
What have we already told him?
Right? I don't
Nothing.
Does he not
remember.
know where we're from originally?
I said that you like crash landed. I'm not sure if Glorp ever like went into the whole story with him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
feel like
Whether
they-
I
they
mentioned
definitely
before
would
to
have.
Brian.
Let me find the script.
I feel like they definitely
Yeah,
would
if we've
have.
been telling this story to literally everybody else, why are we being in secret with this guy?
That's very
Who,
true.
You know, even out of character. It's one of the few people who's actually paid us for work.
I mean, Glorp is just not saying anything because, you know, I wait for the silence for at least 4 seconds before I start telling the story so somebody else has the chance to prevent me from speaking. I've learned that much over my time with this team. My timer's extended from half a second to 4 seconds.
The thing is,
I mean-
nobody ever jumps at the opportunity, so
No,
unfortunately.
no, Jam
Well, they
Jam's
do it
not
so
going to
well.
mention.
They tell the story so well.
Yeah, Glorp can. If nobody else does, Glorp could definitely give.
Okay, start us off, please.
Where is
Nicole.
home? That's a complicated question. So for me, home is where I feel the most connected. And to tell you about that, I really need to go back to this asteroid. So there was this asteroid that flew through space many, many years ago.
We'll say. No interruptions. Everybody is eating pizza. Glorp continues the story and continues to go through the whole experience. This takes the better part of at least an hour. As Glorp does find themselves occasionally on a few tangents. We maybe cut to one of those now. Just cut to
Oh,
a
wait,
part
okay,
of the,
how much of the story am I telling? Because I was just going to explain until
And that's why I named it Concordia.
But I mean, if we're going through the whole adventure,
I mean,
I was just going with the history of our home planet there.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
that's fair.
don't look at me
You
to
have
tell the
several
story.
billion years.
You know where I'm
But I could tell the whole story.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
I'm from upstairs.
No, that's good. You speak. You tell him all about your home planet. How things started, how you potentially came to be, all those things. And he just sits there nodding, and then he hasn't actually taken any pizza for himself. He's holding a slice in his hand. You see that he's been slowly picking the garlic chunks off of the slice. And taking small bites, but he looked the entire time you were telling this story, Glorp, he looked at you intently. He looked like as if he was truly paying attention to every word.
Wow.
And he just you see him take it in for a moment. And he goes, I quite honestly have said I can say I've never heard of a place like that ever in my life. It does sound amazing. Well, a place like that should be protected. Should this home of yours, we've never met or seen. Require some assistance joining the communities that exist here in the wider galaxy. Please, think of us as a way to maybe make that introduction most friendly.
We'll try.
Absolutely.
Accordions are
May I
kind of
say,
stupid.
Proxy, you're a great listener. If you have another 16 to 18, maybe 20 hours, I can tell you about our space adventures.
Oh, you cut it
No,
down.
Glorp.
Good for you.
Maybe
I've been
another
working on
time.
the script.
Maybe another time. He stands up from the table at that point as you've all shared a meal and Glorp has told this story, and he just says, I really do hope hope that you find yourselves well and that you stay safe. Know that whatever knowledge you have or whatever, this seeker or other thing believes you may know, be vigilant. Tell no one else about what you've learned here.
We'll try. Looks at Percy.
And we'll be in touch. And with that, he bids you adieu.
Thanks, Proxy. Oh, Proxy.
Yes, he says as he opens the door to leave.
Try not to. You're not a bad guy. Try not to be so nice all the time. Maybe a fuck you, like your mother here and there. And it might come off a little less off-putting.
Could you roll me a persuasion, Choom?
Oh, God. I can certainly try. Oh, shit. 19 on the die. Oh, I'm sorry. That's a -1, so that's a dirty 18.
That's a 4 on the die for me.
Woo!
Proxy pauses for a moment before he exits, and he just kind of, you see him again, like a slight smirk, and he goes, okay, fuck you. I'll see you later.
That's my
And
boy.
He shuts the door and leaves.
What a character arc.
From an uptight vampire to a human who can swear.
Gotta love it. Choom's looking around with like a little bit of a teary-eyed expression.
All right, gang. Glorp, do you need like a ride or something to the school? Percy, if you want to go to I could give you a ride over to the place where you worked. What?
Oh,
I guess it.
right?
Oh, but you, please, you go.
What'd you say, Zev?
I need a ride over to wrestling building. If you are giving out rides, I could hop in back, maybe.
Yeah, over the north side, that between the nice park that doesn't have the dog shit in it.
Sometimes, yeah.
I'm gonna miss that place.
Choom goes to the car.
Haven't been here
Yeah.
Are we gonna 80s montage this, or are we gonna actually have
kind of. No, everyone.
I go get in the vehicle too.
Yeah, everyone starts making their preparations. March, I'm assuming you go into your hole to maybe collect
does-
your remaining equipment
Roaches?
and all the things
Yeah.
that you left behind.
The things that weren't destroyed, yeah.
Okay. We're gonna get back to that as well. I do want to quickly address the wrestling thing.
Before we do that,
Mhm.
can Jam Jam's going to go into his room and use a secret code
Mhm.
to communicate with Tink
Oh God.
to drop off a burner phone with the Gabbiani specifically for Rando.
Like, so that it is a burner phone that specifically is used to just contact Randy, and that's it.
It's going to be dropped off for Jam Jam to contact Randy, hopefully anonymously.
Okay. I'll roll something, and thank you. Okay. Lev, you arrive at the very modest facility, if you could call it that. It's, again, a lot of this stuff is just made out of like broken ship hulls and other things like that, right? But, they form things that resemble buildings.
Okay.
The front is sort of this essentially like a training gym. There's a ring, there's punching bags and other things like that. Other equipment set up in here, and then there's at the far wall is the door that opens up into the larger warehouse where they have the actual like event ring set up, and like they had previously set up cameras and things like that. It's all dark now, like there's nothing's being filmed right now. But as soon as you walk in, Burlock is like, I mean, you see him like he's currently like coaching some boxer like towards the back, and as soon as he sees you walking to the door, I mean he drops the weights he's holding, or drops like the equipment he's holding. He's like wearing like all the pads and all the things like that. Like just throws it all off of himself and starts sprinting towards the door. And he goes, "Lev, oh, Lev, buddy, we're rich, bud." And just comes up and like literally like just puts his arms around like tries to like doesn't even like go in for like a clasp, like literally just like arms around you.
Nice.
Are you leg, I guess? Yeah.
Yes, I am very rich too, Burlock. Rich in friendship. It is good to see you.
No.
Good house.
Lev, you never sent me your account information. I need to wire you the money.
No, I told you to call me.
From the videos.
Morch told me to not give out my bank information over the F-mail, and I listen. It is I
sent you a secure link you could click on to put the information in. So it's not like it
that
was.
That is exactly what they warned me against, and I have been yelled at by Morch way too many times at this point.
Okay,
I learned slowly, but I learned eventually.
Lev, you're walking out of here, okay, buddy? Hey, you're walking out of here with 50,000 GP. You are 50,000 GP richer, my man. The Red Horde is huge. They want to market it. They want you on the Gabbiani. They're talking about trying to book you for interplanetary shows. Like what's like? Come on, Lev. What do you want more? I mean, there's gonna be more where that came from.
Where is 50,000 GP? I would like to see this. Show me.
Put it in my hand.
Well,
You want to see it in bags?
he goes over to his desk. You see him like grab like what looks like just like a little like thin, I don't know, like wafer like stick, like tech stick, and like plugs it into like his little cell phone. It's like, this is probably empty, right? And he like checks it. It's like, yeah, okay. And he swipes a couple things and pulls the thing out and hands it to you. He's like, okay, it's all in here. Credit stick,
Yeah,
I just deposit it into your account whenever.
Yeah, I take it and I like verify it through the RFID reader on my new phone that Percy got us.
It all works. If it's all registered to you, I mean, the money enters your account immediately.
I see the money and I'm like, well, Burlock, what's next? You know,
they want to start filming right away. I mean, I'm glad you're back, man. They want to start filming as soon as possible.
That's great.
They need a commitment for at least like, a few months at least.
I have larger commitment, Burlock. You must understand. Listen, larger commitment than wrestling right now. Year-long commitment that is overdue by many months. But this is great news. Honestly, you did a great job. I really think you should be proud of this.
No, but I mean, Lev, we can't. If you go, like, I'm sorry, we
family. You have family, Burlock?
Yeah, I do.
You should see them. Today, maybe. I have to go see them soon, too. It is great to see you. I shake his hand, like vigorously shake his hand.
Yeah,
Yes,
he just
you are
looks, yeah.
wonderful, yes. Call me. I have new phone now, and we will touch. We will get touch together. Yes. Okay, goodbye.
Hops back in the car.
As Lev is hopping back, Jam Jam is still texting with Tink, and will say, Jam Jam thinks maybe we should go to the Gabbiani.
Lev forward Choom $10, 10 GP, and says, "There's that money I owe you, Choom."
Thumbs up, eggplant emoji.
No, but Jam Jam will say, like, what if Rando is in danger?
Danger from who?
Well, Jam Jam, I mean, speaking of Rando, the phone you requested does arrive at some point. While everyone's preparing their things.
You mean Tink, while I'm texting Tink delivers the phone to Rando? Or I get a
No,
message
I mean,
from
he just
Rando's
delivers
number.
you a phone.
Is
Tink's
Tink still on the Gabbiani?
Yeah.
A phone is delivered to you. He doesn't hand it to you physically. A phone
Jam Jam-
arrives to you.
Jam Jam has a phone. Rando needs a phone.
Well,
I'm saying to you, a phone arrives to you.
Okay. Sure.
as we make our way through all the stops, Choom's music is getting sadder and sadder. Now it's just Chalice Nanes blasting in the car.
When you arrive back, Choom, now there's you can see the lights are on inside of the Casa Concordia, right? Whoever stayed behind, preparing their things is doing whatever they're doing in there. But there seems to be somebody walking down the street towards your house. Appears to be and whoever's in the car with Choom, so that'd be like, I guess, Lev and I think Glorp.
And Jam Jam, I think, too. Based on the comment of going back to Gabbiani.
Yeah.
No, I think he was texting the group because he stayed home to grab his stuff. And I'm pretty sure he had nowhere to go
I thought he was in the car with us. My bad.
Yeah, no. Anyway, I think we were just cutting back and forth. Anyway, so whoever's in the car will see that it appears to be a relatively ordinary looking woman, maybe around the age of late 50s, early 60s. She's wearing very plain clothes, just sort of like a day blouse, very muted colors. With like a pocket protect, like a pocket, like a breast pocket that has like pens and other things like coming out of it.
Wouldn't.
Wears her gray hair up in like a nice like a curly like sort of bun on top of her head. You can see that she is holding a stack of letters and is walking towards your home. And as
I think it is.
And as you walk out of the vehicle,
Oh, I'm not in the vehicle anymore. Okay, that's good. Good call. Good call.
or as you exit the vehicle, you notice her, Choom, and you see, everyone sees her raise a very excited hand and starts waving. Choom, oh Choom, it's so good to see ya. I got some mail for you that they've been trying to deliver. I figured I'd come and just drop it off of myself. It's been so long, and we miss you over there at the UPS. It's just not the same without your infectious energy.
Yeah, no, Gloria, yeah, really, really glad you know where I live.
I mean, yeah, we delivered the mail.
Yeah, you're right, that's an oversight on my part. I just, actually, you know what? I'm gonna spin this. I've been reading a book
Oh,
lately.
these your friends? Oh my God, they're so lovely. Hello.
Yeah, no,
my name's
nobody talked to her.
Gloria.
No,
Pleasure
nobody
to
talked to
meet
her.
you. Hello.
She
Gloria.
extends the exciting
please.
hand,
I've
greets
heard
you
so much about
warmly,
you.
so warmly. You feel like just this, like as soon as she clasps hands with you or whatever, like she puts
You
both
are-
hands over your hand, and it's just like,
Don't fall for it.
any friends
You
at
are-
Chub, you must be the greatest. Oh, Chub, oh, you never told me your friends were so interesting.
Truly
I
an
give her a
actually
hug.
did, though.
Oh, she
Listen, Gloria,
reciprocates
this is great.
gladly.
No. Oh,
She,
God.
and then after she does it, she releases. She goes, "That was weird, but I kind of liked it."
Then we all laugh.
All right.
Anyway,
now
I
that
just wanted
everybody's
to come and drop it.
acquainted,
You missed a few packages. You missed a few things. They wouldn't just leave it at the
Packages.
door, So I just wanted to come and just drop it off. I also brought you. I heard you were back, so I brought just a little treat. You can share it with your friends, I guess. But
Right.
it's just if you wanted to. And she pulls out this very dry looking cake,
Right.
thing that's just wrapped in like a
Thanks.
puck in like saran wrap. And she puts it on top of your mail and hands you the whole package.
This is actually really unfortunate for you because I'm having kind of a rough day. And I don't plan on ever seeing you again. So I'm just going to let you know right now, this is poison. You should go to jail for giving this to people to eat. And remember that really important to you egg salad sandwich that you brought in because it reminded you of your dead husband and it was like the anniversary or something? Yeah, I fucking ate that. And then I lied to your face and I told you I didn't eat that. And your fake smile and your fake little accent ain't fooling nobody because I know behind the scenes you are a cold, murdering bitch. I actually feel a lot better now. Oh, fuck. Sorry. Hold on. And, I don't know. Your hair looks nice today, I think. As I put the book back in my back pocket and, take the mail.
After this tirade that Chum just goes on, you see her just stare for a few moments. She's just like, I knew you liked my cooking. Oh, you're such a funny boy, Chum. Oh, of
Do you
course.
see why I hate this woman?
And thank you. Yes, I put it up. I know you always say you like it like this. Oh, anyway, just wanted to say hi. Nice to meet you all. And she just
Pleasure.
joyfully,
Truly intense.
joyfully
Gloria,
walks
This is
away.
delicious.
Glorp has their
thanks,
hand in one of
Julia.
the food boxes.
Thanks, Gloria.
Can we walk you to your car or something, Gloria? Are you going to be okay on your own?
No, I just live up the street. It's fine. I go for a walk
Oh,
like this
great.
every evening. Oh, you're such a gentleman. Oh, that's Chum. Yeah, your friends are so nice. She just you see her just talking to herself as she walks away.
I'm shaking my head as Lev comes back like, she murdered her husband, right? And I walk into the house.
You don't know that.
Oh, yeah,
Who
we know
hasn't
that.
murdered at least one husband?
March.
Like a rite of passage or something.
I need a second.
Oh, fuck.
I was fighting so hard to just get through that encounter before I lost my shit.
I can't believe you did it. You're really smart taking me out of the car, though. That would have been a way shorter encounter. I see what you did there.
You gotta stop. You gotta stop.
We're playing GTA rules in this session.
Extra points because she's carrying bacon.
You knew, and Seb. I mean, I feel like we talked about this the very start of this campaign. And I remember joking with you, being like, that when we finally encounter Gloria, she's gonna be just like the sweetest.
Yep.
Cloyingly sweet, kind of sweet. Like
This
just
is still
the
in episode.
Oh yeah, I know.
For those listening, don't fall for it. She is the BBEG. You heard it here first. Spoilers. Don't fall for it.
I don't know what the fuck he's talking about, but
I need a shirt that just says Gloria is my BBEG. Get it now at the Hapless Heroes Patreon.
anyway. With that, the
We
rest
going
of you
home?
collect your belongings and get your things. Lev, what did you get at your grocery stop? convenience store stop or wherever Choom took you?
I probably got enough
11
milk
up.
to last for the trip. Honestly,
Okay. I mean, I guess it won't spoil while it's in the sea, at least.
oh, it doesn't spoil.
In the
I
astral
mean,
sea.
it's biological processes get paused. I guess that would also consider things like,
Yeah,
Bacteria and milk. Yeah.
yeah.
Guess I buy a couple of them
Not
just
to
to be
mention,
safe.
I feel like they would make milk that doesn't spoil at some point.
They would
Yes, I mean, we
definitely
live
have,
in the
like, yeah.
future. There are many synthetic milks that
We
are
have,
not,
like,
milk from other creatures that you
a
are
carton
of
also free
oat
to
milk.
purchase.
I don't like the sound of
Carton
that.
of goat milk.
I will say that any of the real like creature milk that is available are from creatures or species that you've never heard of before and can't even pronounce.
I can't read. That's what you're saying.
I'm just trying. It's my way of hand waving the names. Unless you want to come up with the name of a, I don't know, creature that would produce milk that is adjacent to, but not exactly biologically similar to, milk producing things in our real universe.
I buy
Bearing in
enough
mind
milk
that we-
to make it last. That's how much
Okay.
milk I buy.
That's what we know. Okay. Milk of unknown varieties and origins.
I mean, I can't think of a name in.
I have
yes,
it. I have it. It's not an
What is
actual
it?
animal milk, but at some point they invented bovines, bow-vines. It's a plant that grows udders. And they milk the plant.
My God. That is
Milk my
a
bovines.
horrific thing to imagine.
Milk those bovines.
Yeah, that's the theme song right there. That's
Yeah.
I also wonder if
Yeah.
Drew has any political thought about any of this.
I was wondering that this whole time, but I'm a monkey, so I didn't
You
bring
heard it here first, folks. There is now a plant that you can milk.
I didn't
right
want
off
to be
the vine.
insensitive.
Science taking the jobs away from the many.
Anyway,
that's kind of
all
politics.
milking.
I mean, it's equal
aside,
opportunity, right? It's it's the synthetic alternative, but for the
Uh-oh.
ladies that would like to be milked, that job is still available. It's consensual now. There's enough demand that they needed
I
a
think-
synthetic packaged version.
I think pro bovine supporters call those faux vines.
Oh,
yeah.
oh.
We
Okay.
must move on.
Yes.
Must we?
Are there any flotilla? I guess anything local to the flotilla that anyone wants to do before we pack the ship up, take off.
I mean, I went into the school and said goodbye to my students or whatever, if they were there, or at least put in my official resignation after my
Yeah, there was a
second leave of
termination.
absence in a
There was
row.
a termination letter among the mail that was missed over the last several months, but it was a heartfelt one of we know you're off on some important secret mission for the flotilla. We all wish you the best, and it's a bunch of thank you cards from all of your students. But you did go in to say hi, and they were all very happy to see you.
Cool.
Yeah. But you have all the thank you cards from all of your students aboard the flotilla.
I add them to all of the art that I tucked into the cooler to bring back for
Yes.
myself.
Of course.
It's just student art. That's really it.
What was your friend again? I already forgot his name. Who was your friend at the docks?
Roger.
Choom. Roger, that's right. Well, if there's nothing else, you guys begin packing up the ship. Roger approaches you as you guys are, he's spent the last, day, I guess we'll just say, taking care of things aboard, repairing any sort of exterior stuff on the ship. He's like, hey, just you leaving already? Just so you know, whatever the hell was coded on the outside of your ship, it was a nightmare. And that car you got strapped at the top, I don't know, man. I'd probably advise you put that in Chicago Bay because I don't know if you checked it out recently.
Covered in piss. Yeah. Yeah, we had a feeling. We had a feeling.
No. I mean, those seats are melted, buddy.
Oh,
We're down to the springs.
yeah. Yeah, it'll probably be my little pet project on the way elsewhere.
It's a crazy looking car. I mean, it's really long. It's like a
Right?
like a limo, but with like a top that goes down.
Kind of does something for me. You know what I mean? Like it's got long, hard pieces. Really into it.
Yeah, it's a real looker. As you look at this car strapped to the top of this spaceship.
It's about the potential. We're gonna take off pretty soon here. Can you make sure the airway's clean for us one more time, buddy? I mean,
Of course.
this time
Hey.
right now.
Hope you come back soon. Don't forget about us, all right?
Hey, forget about it.
No, I said don't forget about us. That's the
Sorry.
whole.
Yeah, no, where I'm from, that just kind of also means don't forget. It's ironic. Anyway, yeah, we gotta get going. See you later, Roger. Oh, my best to the kids and the wife.
Yeah. I'll tell him.
Yeah,
Forget about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I get it now. Okay.
Back onto the
yeah.
ship.
Pack up your things and take off, heading home. As Lev packs many cartons and canisters and containers and bags of milk into the refrigeration system aboard the ship. And we'll find out what lies in store for our heroes on their journey back home next week on the Hapless Heroes. Sorry, Lou, you had a...
I was just gonna say, now that I think of it, I would probably buy as many snack and snack adjacent like chocolates and sweets in addition to that as I could.
All the varieties of things that you don't have back home. Like when you
Right.
travel somewhere.
Exactly.
Yeah, completely 100%.
Correct.
As Lev packs away all of the snacks and all of the milk that he has.
Right.
We blast off into space and we find out what happens next on our journey next week on the Hapless Heroes podcast. Nothing bad can surely happen. Surely now it will be with all this new information we have and the
Don't call
larger
me
plot
Shirley.
that our characters have found themselves wrapped up in. Surely there will be no further interruptions on their way home and they can just go home to their children and their friends and whatever they left behind.
Guys,
Right?
he's
Right?
smiling. He's smiling, chat. He's
Right?
smiling, and it's not a good one. It's a weird one. I'm now scared for my life.
I don't pay attention to that. It said pay attention to me, but like a while ago, as he tells you how to find us on the internet, we could talk more about how we all feel fine about what's about to happen. Take it away, Past Fran. Thank you all for listening. If you like what we do, you can find all of our links in one convenient place, and that is our link tree. It's just linktr.ee/haplessheroes. There, you'll find our social media, merch, and Patreon, but most importantly, you will find the crown jewel of our internet presence, and that is our Discord server. It is free to join, and it's where the cast and I hang out the most, chatting with you, our amazing audience, about the show, sharing memes, and geeking out about all things nerdy and delightful. We'd love to have you be a part of that community. Now, if you really like us, please consider leaving us a 5-star rating or review on the podcast service of your choice. It means the world to us. It helps new listeners find the show, and if we spot your review, we'll give you a shout out right here as the 5-star human that you are. Now, if you really, really like us, you can support the show directly by joining our Patreon at patreon.com/haplessheroes. It's also linked on our link tree. We have a treasure trove of bloopers, bonus content, and even some out-of-character episodes from our many years of adventuring together. Some of those we've even released for free. So please, check it out. That's all for now, though. So let's kick it back to the crew in the future. See, don't you feel reassured now? Anyway,
Yes.
that's all I have for now. So again, I'm Francesco. I've been your host and DM. Joining me tonight with my wonderful cast of characters, who I will now outro, starting at my virtual right with Jack as Jam Jam,
Until next time.
Nicole as Glurp Glup Glup,
I hope that my old students haven't fired me too.
Sebastian as Choom Daloom,
I'm really gonna miss that place.
Mike as Brunner Brew Blitzbor,
I'm sad the adventure's ending. Don't you worry. The adventure is just beginning.
Lewis as Lev Zangief.
Finally going home.
And Dave as March.
Night, everybody.
And now you say your name. Thanks for being here. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye now.
Bye.
Bye.
Many copyrighted songs about going home.
Okay.
I'm
We're
also
fine. We
curious
fixed
about customs in this world. Is there like anybody that's gonna stop us from like bringing things home with us?
I mean,
Concordia?
Seeing as how the only
Concordia is a
real
whole different
customs,
problem.
the only real customs that exist on Concordia would be the customs potentially that exist between Verdara and Concordia, the only two inhabited planets in that system, and the only,
Oh, that's fair.
the only that's the only interplanetary commerce that they know. They've never
I'm
seen
an alien,
the wider
guys.
universe, as you said. As
Did
you
you know
said.
that?
We're bringing an alien with us.
Yeah. March.
I don't know what you're talking about.
And technically the pig.
I blend right in.
Thunderclap is also an alien. And if we still have a Chomp on board
Oh, I'm
somewhere,
a fucking idiot.
there's another alien.
Pretty sure I did not actually export my episode 112 audio.
I believe we may be bringing in invasive Gobelini species into our
Oh yeah, we haven't even addressed that yet, which we will.
no.
Invasive.
I'm glad
It
there's
feels
no
like
custom.
the bigger issue with like Thunderclap is it's just like bringing meat from an unapproved country across the border or something. We have to declare him.
And our intent to eat him.
Yeah, I guess Thunderclap is also an alien.
Yes.
Well,
yes, he is.
He's a racial feat for me. So
Yeah, but it's a racial feat.
But you
in
found
that
him in
You
space.
found him in
Yeah.
space.
Alien pig. Alien pig.
If
Gotta
anything,
make
that
that
may
song about that.
make your people ask themselves, "There's pigs in space too?"
pigs in
Does that mean pigs fly?
Pigs
This one-
also fly.
this one does. Oh boy. I don't think they're ready. I don't think Concordia is ready. I think
They're not ready for
Also,
this jelly.
yeah,
My
no.
symbiote is definitely
Fuck.
being-
I did not
I love it.
export my 112 audio, and it's gone.
Oh shit.
It's fine. That's why we had the backups, folks.
Craig Jark, come save us.
All right, I gotta go to bed.
Yep.
Hey,
Bye. Have a good night.
I gotta
Thank
edit.
you. Oh, God,
GG's,
Seth.
y'all.
Have fun.
Yeah, dude,
GG's.
thanks.
Well played. Fun games. Fun times.
Forget about
Good
it.
role play.
Forget about it. Don't forget about it.
remember,
Bye, guys.
I get
Have
it
a good night.
now. Yeah.
reminisce about
Yeah.
it.
Oh, Mike, upload your audio now. Bye. Oh, he told me to
Guys,
remind
no.
him. Anyway,
I'm gonna do
we'll wait for
that.
Nicole to get back so that we can say goodbye together, and then
There,
we'll
right.
head off.
Okay.
But that was fun.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, it was.
some good role play, some good development of things. You know, I also did want to challenge Lev with that whole like, oh, you know, like there's oh my god, look, opportunity.